Hello YouTube, this is Mitchell from Saucy Gamers, and in this tutorial we are going to work on styling our website. So right now I have made some changes to it, and I'm going to teach you how to do them. I think it is starting to look pretty cool. So I believe this is only the 5th HTML tutorial, and we are well on our way to creating an amazing site. So what we're going to do is first things first, we're going to go into whatever document you want to copy and paste the code out of, and we're going to get rid of where it says reasons to check out our channel, because I forgot to get rid of that in the last tutorial. And then, basically, we're going to get rid of the styling that we made, I believe, and we're going to add some styling that pertains to the A tag. Now, this styling, you can probably figure out what it does just by looking at it. Oh, actually, I forgot to write a color. This will make it that. Yeah, that looks like a good color. Oh wow, that's a major fail. And add some /A's to both your FAQ documents and your about.html, sorry. And that is really embarrassing. And I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that little pause in the video. But anyway, and then we're gonna copy and paste this styling. Actually, we'll just copy and paste the whole document later for all of the different sites. But basically, I'm gonna explain what this A tag does, what this A styling does. So basically, it sets the text decoration to none, which basically takes away the annoying underline that you see right here. That awfully annoying underline that everybody hates, pretty much. I have no idea why by default it is there. I guess it's to tell you that it's a link, but I think most people with some common sense know the difference between a link and regular text, because they're most of the time colored differently, or when you hover over them they change color. So yeah, if you don't want to remove that, I highly suggest you do, and go out there and try to find a website that does not have them removed, because I can guarantee you that either the website is horrible, A, or B, it's a horrible website, and C, it won't have an underline. So anyway, the color, I already know this color, oops. It's a hexadecimal color. You use them in HTML, although you can just type like light blue, dark blue, I believe, or purple, dark purple, or whatever. I think even like magenta works and stuff. But anyway, I prefer to use this shade of blue because I like the shade of blue. Anyway, that's all that does. And then we're gonna add some styling for the list, in the unordered list. And basically what this does is it makes it display inline and the font family Arial. I believe we already covered inline displays, but we did not cover font families. Font family, font-family is how it is spelled, is basically just what font it uses. So Arial is a pretty common font, so I chose that. And then here is where we have to change some of our HTML. we have to add a div with the class menu right above our menu. So I'm going to, excuse me, right above our menu, I'm going to put div class equals menu. Now, we didn't discuss classes or divs at all, so I'm going to go over them real quick for you guys right now. They are a pretty simple concept. A div is basically a division in the code that basically does nothing at all. It is only useful for styling and JavaScript. And yeah, so if you assign it a class, it is easier to denote which specific div it is. You can also give it an ID, but I'm not going to be covering those because they are pretty much the same. Except they can only be assigned to one element. So you can't assign it to multiple things. Classes, you can assign like menu to both a bottom menu and a top menu, which I think is pretty cool. So anyway, then we're going to add another div here, class equals main, and then we'll go like this and indent all of these, and I will go down to here and do /div, caps lock, and then we can put our title code. I believe that's, and one last thing we have to do is give our first li the class equals title, or you can even put a div around that and give it the class equals title, but this will most likely be sufficient. So you put dot title here. The dot tells CSS that it is a class that you are referring to instead of an HTML tag. If you use a hashtag, it refers to an ID, which again can only be assigned to one HTML element. The font dash family tells that it is impact, which I think is a pretty cool font. And the font dash size is 30 pixels. So the font dash size just means how big the font is. So then if we grab this main code that I made, and save it, the padding dash left. This may seem confusing to you at first. What the heck does padding mean? Basically, it says how far away from the left is the main class's code going to be. Again, this is the main class. Class equals main right there, and it is in the div. Everything that is in the div has the class of main. So dot main, which refers to the class main, gives it padding dash left. You can also use padding dash right, padding dash bottom, padding dash top, and actually I'm going to add padding dash right to be the same thing, except make it say right, and I'm going to do that over here as well. And what this will do is this will give us this nice space here so that everything is indented on both sides and it doesn't look awkward. Now all we have to do is copy out, copy all of our code into all of our documents. I accidentally closed out of the one. YouTube videos. HTML tutorial source code. What was it? I don't know. It was FAQs. Plus. Let's just make sure that's all good. And if we test it, we can see if we press that, it still works. Press home, it still works. About goes to about, and FAQs goes to the FAQs. So, in the next tutorial, we will work on adding some cooler things to our website, so that it's not just this crappy website that provides zero information and all the pages are the same, which I think sucks right now. But we do have a functional menu that looks pretty cool for our first menu. My only question is, why is the color not correct? If I am correct, I did not copy over. Okay. For some reason, oh, I left this blank. That's why. We are going to type in whatever color you want, but I'm going to type in 3366FF, and I'm going to do that. I already have that for there, and 3366FF. There we go. Save them all, and there we go. Now we got this cool blue going on. That is odd. It's only working on the home page. Oh, I forgot to type the hashtag. That was pretty stupid. The hashtag tells it in the color that you are not going to type in like blue, yellow, orange, or one of those like word colors. It's telling it that you're going to use a hexadecimal. So now that I have that all saved, it should work on all the different cheese. Wow. I didn't save it. There we go. Now it works on all the different pages. So I hope you guys enjoyed. In the next tutorial again, we will be fixing up our website to make it look pretty cool. And yeah. We're going to add actual content to our website so that it's not just a crappy old website that tells you nothing about our YouTube channel. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next video.